Hello everybody, welcome to our total body workout. Today we are going to be switching things up just a little bit, starting with 20-second holds, followed by 40 seconds of reps. Just follow along with me, it's going to be amazing. Today for the workout, you will need a medium to heavy set of weights, and a slider is optional. I like to use those for my lunges, but you can of course do lunges without them. So let's go ahead and get moving right into it. Jog those feet out. Today we're going to be doing full body, as I said, so upper and lower. We're going to start off with that upper body series and then end with the lower body, which is a little bit different than what I usually do. So you'll be kind of starting a little bit easier, I would say, and then getting into the harder stuff at the end. But that's really good news because once you're done with that, you're done. So we're just going to go through this exercise or the series of exercises twice. Let's go ahead and kick those legs out to the sides. Good. You know, you can always modify here by taking one leg just straight out. Same with those butt kicks. Anytime we do any type of cardio, feel free to always keep one foot on the ground if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it into some hip circles here. So you're just gonna go up and around, 2 steps in between. Lifting that knee up and around. Good, you might hear some popping and cracking in your hips. Totally normal. Try to just breathe through it. Keep the core engaged as you lift that hip up and around. Last one. Good, let's take it out into a lateral lunge stretch here. We're gonna go 2 times to one side and then switch over to the other side. Beautiful. So today we'll give you a little bit different of a vibe for our workout here, but I really want to encourage you to challenge yourself today, really stepping outside that comfort zone, especially with your weights. Last one, press those hips back, head stays above the heart, flat back. Good, go ahead and bring those feet a little bit closer together. I'm gonna turn to the side just to show you. We're gonna step back, reach those arms all the way up, then go into a twist, and then step it forward, switch and do the other side. Go ahead and begin. So open up, stretching out through that shoulder. Arms lift up, pressing that hip flexor forward, feeling a stretch through the front of the body. Oh, make sure to try to get that big range of motion here with that shoulder. Pressing back, really stretching side to side. Good, make sure you're breathing through it. Let's finish off last one right here. Open and release, good. We're gonna take it into an inchworm here. So taking those legs back, walk yourself all the way out to a high plank position. From here, you can either set down your knees or go into a little half push-up, pressing up into an upward facing dog. Tuck those toes under, downward dog. Then walk those hands all the way back. Reach those arms up, do it again. Walk out, high plank. Either just setting down the knees right into an upward dog or going into that push-up. Press up, press back. Whew, good, let's go ahead and do one more all the way through. Reach those arms up, big stretch overhead. Walk it out. Up into that upward dog. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. Pressing all the way back up to the top. Last one is some squats here. So drive the knee up, alternating, drive it up. So I do a little bit longer of a warm up with a series of exercises like this just because they are big movements. So we need our body to be fully prepared. A lot of times we skip our warm ups, get it right into it. Try not to do that. You're gonna get better results from your workouts if you get that full warm up in. Last one. Good, let's go ahead and stretch out that quad. Press the hip forward. Look, I'm already out of breath. It happens quick. Switch it over, other side. Don't lose your balance. All right, grab a quick drink if you need it. We're gonna be on the ground for our first series here. So take it on down. All right, so plank position, you're gonna go into what I call a high plank. Hands are gonna be directly underneath the shoulders. You're gonna press up. Feet are about shoulder width apart, so a little bit wider of a stance. From here, we're gonna hold that 20 seconds. After the 20 seconds are done, we're gonna drop down for 40. So you're gonna go down, down, up, and then switch. Down, down, up. It's gonna be a burner on the shoulders, especially, and you can always modify by taking it down to the knees. Are you guys ready? We're gonna start in 3, 2, hold. So just that plank hold to start off with. Hands underneath the shoulders, hips are pressed back so they're nice and level. They aren't pushing up high or sagging too low. Head is neutral. Good. We're about 15 seconds in. We're gonna drop down to that low plank in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna drop down onto those forearms, then press up, and then you switch. Drop down, down, up, up. So in the event that your hips start to wobble, or if it's like way too unsteady, set down those knees, keep your body in a nice straight line, and still continue. I can still feel this like crazy on my knees, but if you need that challenge, pick it up, get all the way up there. Good. We're in our last 10 seconds here. Stay strong. Woo, you should feel that core burning. Nice. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Setting it down. One exercise done. Woo. Okay, we're gonna flip over to a side plank this time. So side plank hold, dropping onto the elbow. You can be in a high side plank. I just prefer low. We're gonna come up and hold into a basic side plank. After that 20 seconds, we're gonna add in a leg lift. If we need to modify, we set down the bottom knee at that point, okay? You can also modify that whole side plank on your knee as well. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hold it up. So we have 20 seconds of this solid hold here, keeping the hips nice and in line with the shoulders. Take a look down, make sure your body's in a straight line and your hips aren't pressing back. Open up the chest nice and wide, shoulders are stacked. Whew, 5 seconds. And we're gonna go into that leg lift and begin. So leg is lifting. Now this is our modification right here. Most of you guys will take this. That other variation is advanced. Push yourself if you can and get to that level, but listen to your body. If you need to do this, then we're right here. Pointing that toe, lifting that leg nice and high, keeping those hips off the ground. If this ends up getting too hard, you can always set those hips down and keep that leg lifting and lowering. Yes, you're almost there. Keep it up. We have 10 seconds left. Can we lift a little higher? Flex through that thigh. Yes, 5 seconds. Woo. 2, 1. Nice job. Holy shoulders, right? Believe it or not, this is the hardest part sometimes. All right, guys, we're gonna flip it around. We're going other side here. Popping up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hold it. So whatever you did on one side, make sure you do on the other. So even if it's harder, really try to push through, find the strength, do it as long as you can, holding strong, okay? We have 5 seconds, then going into that leg lift. And begin. So this is our advanced version right here. Taking it slow. If we need to modify, setting down that knee, lifting and lowering. Good, if that neck starts to bother you, you can always take your vision down towards the ground, keeping that hip up nice and high. If this side is harder, yes, I'm right there with you. That second side is always typically a little bit harder here. Try to stay strong with your form though. Really lengthen through that leg, keep the hips up nice and high. You've got this, we have 10 seconds left. Can we lift a little higher? Do not give up now. Get it up there, come on, 5 seconds. Woo, stay strong, stay with me. Last one, and rest. Yes, good job. All right, guys, third move we're gonna do here, we're gonna grab our weights. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Okay, so first move is gonna be a leg drop. Second move is gonna be a chest press. So pretty heavy weights here. You're gonna lay down onto your back. Weights are gonna come up over the top of the head. Now with this move, you gotta make sure to keep your lower back flat to the ground. So pressing those weights up, you can hold them together. We're gonna drop those legs, extend them out, and then drive it in. Our modification here is one leg at a time. Second move for the 40 seconds, chest press. As many as you can. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're dropping those legs out, drawing it back in. So what our arms are doing here is our triceps are working. You can hear my voice struggling a little bit because obviously at the same time, your core is working. Fired up here. Nice job, stay with me. In 3, 2, 1, chest presses, dropping down and up. Legs can stay up here. They can come out a little bit away from your body. That's gonna make this move a lot harder. That's gonna be our most advanced variation with the legs straight. If we need to modify, feet are on the ground here. Elbows out to the sides. Hands stay in line with the elbows. Nice job, you guys. Stay with me. Woo. Keep it up, we're almost there. Big presses. Push those legs out a little bit further away from your body. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Set those weights down. Woo. Nice job, you guys. We're done with our floor exercises. So when you're ready, go ahead and stand up. Woo. Grab a quick drink if you need it. We're gonna switch over into one last move, which is a row. So we're gonna lean forward. We're gonna draw one weight up, one weight up. That's the first 20 seconds. The 40 seconds, doubles. It's gonna be really hard. This is our last upper body move, then we're switching to legs. Grab those weights and begin. One weight comes up, then the other. You can take this slow. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Elbow drives up right next to that rib cage. Pull it back. We have 5 seconds. Breathe. And doubles. Both arms come up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If this starts to get a little tough on the lower back, make sure you have a flat back here. You're not hunching forward. You can always drop down and wait, or stand up for a second, get back down, crank them out. Woo. Fight through it, you guys. You've got this. Elbows up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathe through. In 5, 3, 2, last one. 1, good. Woo, all right, go ahead and set down those weights. We're gonna take a quick stretch here with the upper body. Interlace the fingers behind your back and then lean it forward. If the heart rate is up, keep your head above your heart. Release those hands down, maybe stretching side to side. Taking a little breather. Okay, next move, sumo squat. We're going into a squat hold here, so knees are gonna be out wide, feet are out to the corners, holding into that pulse. 20 seconds here, then we jump, or you can grab weight if you wanna make it weighted. 3, 2, 1, holding, pulsing. So this one, you really gotta stay low to feel this. If you're up here, you're not gonna feel very much. You came here for a good workout, so let's make it count. Good, 3 seconds, and jump. So these are little baby jumps. They're not very big. If we want to make this a strength move, grab that weight, dropping up and down. So giving you just a little bit of freedom here to play around with what you want. If you want to do more strength today, grab that weight, push yourself. If you want to do cardio, you keep jumping. Almost there, you guys. Woo, I'm gonna finish with jumps. We have 10 seconds left. This is not easy, but stay strong. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Good job. All right, lunge. This is where your slider can come into play. We have one leg at a time. Okay, so what we're gonna do, body weight, or you can have one dumbbell if you're advanced. We're gonna slide back into a slider lunge. We're gonna come up, you kind of plant your foot here, and then we're gonna go into a single leg RDL. So drop back, come up, losing my balance, single leg RDL. You ready? If we have no slider, you just take a step back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So slide back, tap that foot down, reach down, so you push those hips back, you hinge. So drop back, tap the foot, push the hips back. So notice my opposite leg is bending. So my leg that's back, you kind of have a slight bend. That front leg is mostly straight. And you should feel this in the hamstring of that front leg. Woo! Nice job here. This one's just a straight 40 seconds. So 2 moves, 2 combos, sliding back. So we can kind of just reach our hands down. If you have one dumbbell in your hand, just reach that dumbbell down. Stay strong, you guys. Push all the way back. Drive it up. Drop down and lift. Push. In 3, 2, last one. Reach down and rest. Nice job. Switching right over to the other side. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slide it back, push up, hips push back. So I want you to think about like hitting a wall behind you with your butt. So push the hips back, and you're stretching through that front hamstring. So that front leg should stay with just a slight bend in it. Really take your time with this move and feel through it. Push down and up. Good, stay with me, you guys. If you're doing that step back, it's the same exact thing, just stepping back, tap the foot, down and up. You're almost there. Woo! We're in our last 10 seconds here. Can we stretch that hamstring a little bit more? Really reach, push those hips back. 3, 2, last one, and rest. Nice job. Take that weight or that slider, kick it off to the side. All right, last move with our legs. Lateral lunge pulse. You can add a weight if you want to here. So we're gonna go out to the sides. We're pulsing out to the side right here. So you push back, not over. So try not to like shimmy your hips side to side. You wanna push back, okay? Holding, and I'll show you what we do after that. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're holding into that pulse. So as you guys are chilling down here, I'm gonna show you your next move. Once those 20 seconds are up, we're pressing up, then setting back down, okay? Holding into that pulse for 3, 2, 1, let's go. Push up, lifting that leg, set it right back down. Super important to make sure to maintain a wide stance here. So that means not shortening your stance and having this happen. This isn't gonna feel natural. Also make sure you're not bending into both knees. So we're stepping out, bending into one knee, keeping the opposite leg straight, pushing off. Woo! Stay with me. In 3, 2, 1. That one felt good. Hopefully you felt it there. We're going on the other side here. Stepping out. Get yourself set in 3, 2, 1. Going down into those pulses. Good. Take a look down. Make sure the toes are forward. Sitting back into the heel, not pushing your knee forward. Sit back. Good. We're going to pop up here in 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Drop down. Push up. So it's a big press off that ground. You have to almost use momentum. Use that bend in the leg to like spring load yourself off the ground. Then use that core and that glute to lift that leg up. Woo! Nice job, you guys. Keep it up. Lift up. Squeeze. Lots of side obliques here too. Standing up tall at the top. Good. Land lightly onto the ground, 10 seconds. Can we get a little bit lower here? Push yourself in 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake those legs out. You did it. Go ahead and come on down to the ground. Okay, we are gonna stretch it out. Great job today, you guys. We're gonna start off on our knees. One leg is forward, one leg is back, going into a hip flexor stretch. Deep breath in. Press those hips forward. If you can, you feel ready, we're gonna take a double tricep stretch here. So a double stretch with the tricep. So lifting up, fingertips between the shoulder blades, elbow up nice and high. Deep breath in. Exhale, sinking back, pulling that toe up. If this does bother your knee to be on it, you can always do the same stretch standing here. Good job, you should feel a stretch through that hamstring, maybe a little bit through the calf. Good, we're just gonna rise up, switching it over, opposite side. Big step forward, leaning forward into that hip flexor stretch. When you're ready, pressing up. Deep breaths. You should have ended on a high note there. In the event that you're feeling crazy, you want to do that again, go ahead, make it a 40-minute workout. Good, lifting up into that tricep extension here, really feeling that stretch through the back of the arm, maybe through that hip flexor of that front leg. Ooh. Good, go ahead and sink back, pulling that toe up towards the ceiling. Trying to keep a flat back here, so try not to be too hunched over. Sometimes you have to readjust yourself. The more you pull that toe up, the more of a stretch you're gonna feel in the calf. So if you need to ease off of that a little bit, go ahead and point your toe. Good, go ahead and stand it up. Taking it into a side lunge stretch here. So we're just gonna sink down back into that lateral lunge. This time adding on a little twist here. So if we're bending into our right leg, our right arm is gonna lift and vice versa. So a little twist here. Good, go ahead and set that hand down, switching it over, opposite side. Bending into that lateral lunge and then lift. Deep breath. Bringing it back through center. Hopefully your heart rate's down by now. If not, still keeping the head above the heart, flat back. Feeling proud of yourself for accomplishing that quick 20 minutes in and out. You gotta push yourself with those weights on these shorter workouts. So make sure, go ahead and roll it up, that you are challenging yourself each time you press play with these workouts. The only way that you'll see results with these 20-minute ones is if you push yourself. So although we have to take it easy some days if you're not feeling good, maybe you're just coming back into fitness, go ahead and switch over. Then of course, take it easy. But on those days that you really need to challenge yourself, make sure you're asking yourself, what do I need today? And if you need to push it, do it. Don't be afraid of it. One last stretch, we're gonna take it up and over into a little glute stretch here. You can hold onto a countertop, chair, back of the couch, something in front of you, or hands to heart center, holding into that little balance. Sink down nice and low, and switch it over, opposite side. Sink down, feeling a stretch through that hip. Hands can come to heart center to work on a little bit of balance. Go ahead and stand it back up. One arm up and across to finish off with, you guys. Great job today. Switch it over. Woo. Bring it all the way up. We're gonna do 2 deep breaths in, inhale. Exhale out. One more time, deep breath in, inhale. And exhale out. Thank you guys so much for coming today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with somebody that you love. Have a great day.